Yo, what's up? Oh, lost my balance. Oh, I don't normally do reviews or nothing, but this episode I had to review because I have a theory on this shit. And yeah, but first of all, let's just talk about the episode. So, episode 80, Dragon Ball Super. I like it. Honestly, I thought Gohan was about to get his ass whooped, but he didn't. He went blind. So we saw that through the whole preview shit. We all know he's gonna go blind. But then his fighting senses got back and he started kicking dude's ass. Totally forgot his name. See, if it's a character and you forget their name, they must not be that important. So at first, he got blind. At first he was, they was going head to head, all that little fast motion, kicking and punching and shit. And then that little fucking dog thing blinded him with some poison, right? So after that, fucking Supreme Kai was like, hey, the Universe 9 cheated. Fucking Gohan, take this motherfucking Senzu Bean. And Gohan like, no, bitch. I got this. And then Goku was like, bitch, he got this. He didn't use no Senzu Bean, so he basically, the whole fight, he was blind. He started getting his senses back. So what happened was, he used his, footsteps and shit and his movement to track where he was at. But that little dog bitch thing, he was like, no, fuck this shit. How the fuck can he see me? He was like, oh, wait, duh. Maybe if I just fly, he can't sense me anymore. So that's what that dog thing did. He fucking flew. And Gohan was like, oh, shit, what the fuck? I can't fucking, what the fuck happened? So now Gohan was like, getting his ass whooped. Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, I can't do shit now. I'm fucking shit. So Gohan had an idea. Oh, wait, let me go Super Saiyan and fucking whoop his ass dead. Then I'm like, hold on, how does this going Super Saiyan solve anything? But apparently the Supreme Kai, or somebody said, what was it, Whis? One of those motherfuckers said, he's just using his aura to bounce off of him and he can sense that. I'm like, I didn't even know you can actually fucking do that, but the more you know, right? So Gohan went Super Saiyan, stopped whooping his ass. He was like, bam, bam, bam. The dog like, yo. But then Gohan still had the poison. The more times he get punched, the more poison he gets. But he was kicking his ass, so how the fuck did he get more poison? Once he went Super Saiyan, that accelerated the poison, and he ended up getting his ass whooped. So basically, he had more poison in his body, and the dog bitch thing was like, oh, fucking shit, here's my chance. So Gohan started getting weak. He started whooping his ass. He whooped his ass so bad, his Super Saiyan turned off. And then everybody's like, oh, yo, your Super Saiyan is good. He can't see anymore. But then Gohan was like, fuck this shit, all right? I stay in the background for too damn long. I got my ass whooped almost by that little pretty boy monster thing, and it's not about to happen now. Well, if Gohan did, he went Super Saiyan again. What? Won't that kill him? Whatever, right? So he went Super Saiyan, so they start going head to head again, and this poison kept spreading. Kept going, and bam, the dog got his ass, right? So Gohan was like, fuck this shit, right? And then the dog started charging at him, and Gohan started charging at him, and then the dog fucking spit this poison out. And Gohan was like, you know what? I'm about to Superman this motherfucker. So he went through that fucking poison, got hit by more poison, but then he fucking knocked the dog. He got him in a full Nelson, and they just started charging to the ground. He did the Rock Lee move on his ass. So bam, it was a big explosion, right? So now everything's good, sort of. The poison spread through Gohan's body, but the dog was dead. Oh, Yeller got shot, and Gohan was like, got up. He was like, I won. He fell down, and the Grand Priest like, no, you didn't, bitch. It's a tie. And that's how that fight ended. But here comes the theory part. I don't normally do theories. This is the reason why I made the video, because something seems off about the Grand Priest. So basically, we thought we was about to get to Goku versus the other dog, the one we saw in intro, right? No, something else happened. The Grand Priest stopped, right? And he was like, I have an announcement to make. And I was like, announcement? What the fuck? So at first when I was when I was hearing this, I'm like, we already know this shit. We already know that all the universes is going to get erased. No, he said something else. He said something interesting. He said that Zeno was pleased because the two lowest mortal fighters actually showed some, wonderful talent, right? And I was like, the lowest? And then fucking Beer said the same thing. Lowest? Duh. Right? So I'm thinking like, okay, what's going on? So apparently Universe 7 got a score of 3.18. And then Universe 9 got a score of 1.86. Those are the two lowest universes, right? So the two weakest universes by average. Now, 3 is not that bad, honestly. He was like, That's not good. That is not good to score. The 1.8 is not good, but the 3.18, that's all right, right? So the priest said that Zeno said often, like a lot of times, that there's too many universes, and that's why they had the little condition that any universes that loses gets destroyed. And I was thinking to myself, that doesn't make any sense. Why would Zeno need a tournament in order to destroy a universe? Like, what? I'm like, there's something that's not adding up here. And I'm thinking to myself, did Zeno even come up with the rules? And I was like, no, I'm pretty sure the Grand Priest did. The Grand Priest came up with the rules to destroy the universes, right? It was kind of quick how they came up with the rules too, because when Goku went to the Xeno place and shit, as soon as he went to the Kai planet, right? As soon as he got there, the Grand Priest arrived. And I'm like, wow, that was quick to come up with some rules, right? It kind of seemed weird. So I'm thinking to myself, Zeno can destroy universes anytime. It used to be 16 universes. Now it's 12. It was like 16, 15. I think it's 16 universes. And he destroyed them. I'm like, so why would he need a tournament to destroy universes? And I'm thinking to myself, just because somebody said there's too many of something, doesn't mean he wants to destroy it though. He never said he wants to destroy the universe. He just said there's too many universes. So my theory is that the Grand Priest is evil. I mean, at first, I'm like, because I heard this theory before, I'm like, the Grand Priest is not evil. He's like an angel god thing. They're not evil nor good, so that doesn't make any sense. Like, people said, like, Zeno was evil. I'm like, Zeno is not good or evil. It's like, but I'm thinking about it now. I'm thinking, like, in my head, it kind of makes sense a little bit. His whole demeanor is like, we don't know much about him, right? Like, what is the scale between Zeno and the Grand Priest? You may say Zeno is going to win because he's fucking God. He's omnipresent. He's omniscient. He knows everything. Zeno doesn't know everything. Well, for one, Zeno's like a child. And two, remember in episode 80, Zeno didn't even know what a Super Saiyan was. And honestly, back when they was fighting Black Zamasu, Zeno didn't know anything about this shit. So Zeno don't know everything. The Grand Priest does. The Grand Priest knew what a Super Saiyan was. And I'm pretty sure the Grand Priest knew what was happening with Black Zamasu and everything in that fucking timeline, right? I don't know why does the Grand Priest want these universes destroyed. I'm not entirely sure why, but something's happening. And also, what is like striking me weird, Zeno has some guards, right? But the guards are scared of Zeno. But the priest is not. And everybody is scared of the Grand Priest, besides the angels, right? The angels, when the angels see the Grand Priest, Zeno, they don't bow, which is kind of odd. Everybody else bow, but them. The Grand Priest doesn't bow. Everybody else bows to the Grand Priest. The Grand Priest is not scared of Zeno, but the guard is. Remember when I think Goku was getting next to Zeno, and the guard stopped him, and then Zeno told them to back off, or I'll destroy you, and they got scared. They were shaking in their boots. I'm like, what? And then I'm also hearing people saying that, the guards are just like the angels to the gods of destruction, right? Like, that doesn't make sense. Everybody knows the angels are stronger than the gods of destruction, right? But an angel would never get scared at somebody who's lower than them. So those guards are way weaker than Zeno. And I'm pretty sure they are way weaker than the Grand Priest. I'm not entirely sure about that though. But the Grand Priest it's like, it's so weird though. It's like, I don't have enough information, but there's something fishy. Because remember how, this is most likely the last saga, the last season, right? And we all know that Dragon Ball likes to go on a big boom, right? Dragon Ball GT, everybody don't like that. I like it. I don't give a fuck. Dragon Ball GT, they fought Omega Shenron. Dragon Ball Z, they fought Majin Buu. Dragon Ball, I totally forgot what happened. I forget what happened at the last. Was it Demon Piccolo? One of those. I don't know. It was somebody big. They always like to go on the bank. I'm saying Dragon Ball Super, it gotten so good. The intro was so fucking good. It's more to it than just a tournament. But then they also said universes 1 and 12 and 5 and 8 are exempt. They can't enter the tournament at all. So this whole tournament is about destroying universes. I don't know. The Grand Priest is something off about that motherfucker. His face is so fucking weird. It's like, it's so sinister. It is sinister as fuck. I don't know. Maybe that's just his personality. Or maybe he's not even evil at all. But there's something is up. It's just not gonna be a tournament and that's the end. It's somebody who's evil. Maybe he's a fallen angel. Maybe he will be a fallen angel. Maybe he want to overthrow Zeno. But why now? Which is the real question. I don't know. This is just like, I guess we just gotta see. But this is just episode 80. That's my theory. Somehow the Grand Priest is evil and he wants to destroy these universes for some reason. I don't know what. I will keep my eye on this motherfucker. Alright, this is Anime Zone, and, you know, subscribe. Catch you next time.